Yeah, the move. Whatever hand you hit, you move to that side. Left hook, down. One more. You gotta think of throwing punches. Your job is to throw punches. I want him to throw the punches through the guy, not after hit the guy, just boom, not with the full force. So I was showing him how to throw the full force without bringing your hand way back and throwing the punch. So I showed him short distance punching.
So what am I bringing differently? I wouldn't say a new mindset, but definitely like a new perspective. But ultimately, everything new has to lead to a win. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on right now, is just winning.
Anthony Joshua is training side by side with Mike Tyson right now, moving like he's unlocking hidden skills straight from Tyson's legendary playbook.
This is another neck exercise that I got from Mike Tyson. A lot of wrestlers do this. Quite dangerous actually. Physios don't like this type of stuff, but it's good for neck conditioning. It's called neck bridges. And it's flexibility and strength at the same time. So it's a really good exercise if you want to strengthen up your neck area.
What's fascinating is he's not just watching old clips. He's actually doing the classic neck and shoulder exercises that gave Tyson that unstoppable powerhouse look.
It's not far from the champion heart. And that's what a champion do. He goes through adversity and he overcomes adversity. Even when the position when it appears that he's lost, he still fights back and overcome adversity.
Left hook head, left hook body. Good, body head. Good, and again.
He's very well equipped. He knows that once he gives up all the opportunities and all the doors of opportunities close on him, and that's why he never gave up, and that's why he has a chance of being a big winner.
AJ is also picking up the old school techniques from Cos D'Amato. Quick head movement, strong, precise punches, and that explosive energy Tyson mastered. He's mixing it with his own style as he gets ready for Jake Paul.
What advice would you give to somebody like AJ?
That he has a lot of talent and not to get discouraged. He only loses when he quits. When you quit, all the doors of opportunities close. You know what I mean? You have to be game. And then don't get discouraged if you lose. Listen, you just lost, you may have got $30 million. I just think the more time you lay off, the worse you get. You have to fight to be the best. You have to do it more and more and more.
Tyson even gave him some championship advice, calling AJ an incredible fighter. His message was simple: stay active, stay focused, and let momentum build your confidence and rhythm. AJ is taking it seriously, training with a focus that feels more like transformation than preparation.
I want to test myself. I've been through a lot, and I want to see what I have left to give. When I say what I have left to give, I am not resting on what I have. I am building on what I have. And I want to see how far I can take myself. I know what it takes. I know what this game is about. And I'm going to push myself beyond the limits where I've been before. Hence why I found myself in Dallas, because I'm trying to find an environment that can stimulate me, motivate me, and push me on to higher heights.
From Tyson's insights, we move to Sean Porter entering the scene. He comes in like a warning alarm for the boxing world, exclaiming, "Oh," almost like he's previewing a blockbuster fight. And here we are, realizing Porter really believes Jake Paul could knock out Anthony Joshua with the same certainty you get when storm clouds gather.
For all that being said, if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do against Jake Paul, the world's gonna say Jake Paul fixes his fights. Jake Paul, the fight boxing's rigged and all the other kind of stuff. I just had that conversation with somebody that knew me the other night. Oh, you ain't gonna have to say nothing, but boxing rigged, ain't it? I was like, yo, listen, I ain't never had nobody tell me to do or not do anything. Mark my words. If Anthony Joshua doesn't win that fight, and if it doesn't look like he's pulling the trigger, everybody's gonna say it's rigged. So
Porter explains it plainly, like a blunt relative at a backyard barbecue. AJ sometimes hesitates before throwing punches, and if he does that against Jake, the world will react as if a controversial judge's call just happened. Then Porter pivots, praising Jake's power and discussing how Larry Wade built Jake's foundation, almost like tuning a high-performance car.
So that being said, we've seen the right hand that Jake Paul's had in the past. We just ain't seen it when he stepped up against boxers, against, that next level. But he has that right hand. So right hand lands, he wins. Honestly, it's weird. He has a chance. Shout out to Coach Larry Wade. That's my guy.
Oh, I love Larry.
Love Coach Wade. Coach Wade is going to make sure that he has the strength.
The real twist comes when Porter realizes AJ is working with Usyk's team. Suddenly, his tone shifts from Jake might have a chance to okay, that could be dangerous. We all see it at the same time. Porter just laid out the unpredictable path this fight could take, making it both exciting and nerve-wracking.
Anthony Joshua's now working or training with Alexander Usyk and his team.
Oh, okay. I love it. That's surprising. I love it. Actually, I really like that. And for Anthony Joshua to humble himself and say, hey, I think I got some things I can learn. For Jake Paul.
Next, Andrew Tate weighs in, talking about Jake Paul taking on AJ like he's stepping into a superhero team-up. Tate had prepared to critique Jake fighting smaller, older opponents, but suddenly Jake climbs to face a massive champion. Even Tate had to admit the move takes guts.
Fighting someone retired, I'm fighting an active champion. That's what a real man does. And that was going to be a dig at Jake Paul for fighting older people or smaller people. But now he's fighting AJ. So complete respect, huge respect to Jake Paul. I have nothing bad to say about Jake. Everything I was going to say, I can no longer say. So fair play to him. He's a brave man. He believes in himself. And I wish him and AJ a fantastic fight, and I hope they both come out without injury and without any problems and without any health issues.
That moment when someone known for dishing out criticism just says, okay, respect, speaks volumes. Tate even jokes about how he can't dislike Jake anymore, like trying to land a punchline that no longer works. Jake went from Tate's target to Tate's respected opponent in one line. Tate continues, highlighting Jake's real credentials. He's not just an influencer, he's a trained fighter with a proper gym, real physical tools, and serious goals.
Be real, people.
Oh, it's real.
It is real. That's what I've been told.
It's real. It's real. And, there's business reasons. There's business decisions. And I understand that, for Jake, it's retirement money, worst case. And I'm a very fair man. I don't take it personal. Like, there was a time when Jake was really insulting me, and Logan Paul hated me, and all these things, and KSI insulted me, and Chase insults me. All these people insult me. I'm really just, I'm just a normal dude. I have respect for people who do things that are worthy of respect. I harbor no hate in my heart. I wish Jake the absolute best.
Watching this, it feels like Tate just became Jake's personal endorsement page. The bigger takeaway is his unspoken truth. Money matters, but courage matters more. Most people talk from the sidelines, but Jake agreed to face a true powerhouse. Tate, like a cautious family member, just hopes everyone comes out safe. Underneath the humor, it's a reminder, heavyweight punches don't care about stories. Tate's respect for both fighters sums up the seriousness of this fight, and the tension keeps rising.
Jake's the same size, and Jake isn't a YouTuber. Everyone needs to stop talking like Jake is a YouTuber. Jake is a boxer. Jake has more money than 99% of professional boxers on the planet. He has a full-time training camp. He lives with a full-time gym, full-time trainers. He's dedicated his life to this sport for nearly 7 or 8 years. That's a professional boxer. He's an ex-YouTuber. And this whole narrative, I'm just a YouTuber, is a really good sales tactic, because Jake is a boxer, and he is at heavyweight. So it's a heavyweight boxer against a heavyweight boxer.
From Tate, we move to Wade Plemon analyzing Jake. It's like a backstage look at someone realizing, wow, this is really happening. Jake is turning his fight prep into a research experiment. Wade reconsiders if he underestimated him, and honestly, it's easy to agree. Jake travels the world one moment, then quietly builds a championship-level team of massive athletes the next. Wade calls these hidden advantages, but in reality, they're heavyweight-level challenges. Jake looks like the rookie joining the big leagues, but is handling it with confidence.
We already heard that Jake Paul was preparing it for Anthony Joshua by sparring the guy that Anthony Joshua was about to fight in Cassius Chaney. This gentleman right here, who was 24-3 from B-More, a.k.a. the DMV. Apparently, Jake brought him into camp.
Who's the opponent that you were supposed to fight this weekend?
He's in Jake Paul's camp.
Who's that?
Yeah.
He's in Jake Paul's camp.
What's his name? Cassius.
Okay. And where was that supposed to be?
Already whooped that ass. Sorry, Cassius.
Oh, damn. Where was that supposed to be?
He got a broken knee right now.
Again, a smart move.
Wade then drops a bomb. A famous heavyweight coach might be hidden in Jake's gym. The hint feels like a mystery unfolding live. Is it a former AJ trainer? A secret strategist behind past surprises? Whatever it is, Jake just gained a huge edge. Still, fighting giants is one thing, facing AJ under the spotlight is another. Jake is building like a contender should, but AJ has been preparing at an ultimate level for weeks. So for the audience, the question is clear. Has Jake leveled up, or is he about to learn why real heavyweight experience matters?
Out and got a trio of destroyer heavyweights. I have to say, this is insane stuff. This picture, I guess, was on his story, but Ring Magazine also posted on their Twitter. Jake Paul sparring in the gym with heavyweights Jared Big Baby Anderson, Frank Sanchez, and Lawrence Okoli to prepare for his fight against Anthony Joshua next month. Now, this picture is fucking insane. Number one, you do have legitimate heavyweights there. Frank Sanchez, probably the most legitimate of them all right now, the Cuban Flash, is 25-1 with 18 knockouts. He did get beat by Cabiel, but he's a legit heavyweight. Sorry, ads are going crazy.
When you put it all together, AJ learning from Tyson like a student of legends, Porter raising alarms like a boxing alert, Tate switching from critic to supporter, and Wade showing Jake superhero-style prep, you see this fight is more than a match. It's two worlds colliding. One fighter builds through heritage and dedication, the other pushes fast-track training with bold strategies. That's what makes this fight thrilling. So tell us in the comments, is Jake genuinely advancing, or will AJ prove why heavyweight mastery is in a league of its own? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The King Boxing.